Just have your breakfast and tea, and then you can.
Good morning to you all. Somna Jai Shri Krishna. A very nice morning to you. I know I don't want to waste any more time, so let's just invite Nidhi ji and let's see what she's got for us today. Nidhi ji,
Good
over to
morning.
you. Good morning.
Am I audible?
Yes, very much.
Good morning and Jai Shri Hari to all of you. Hope everyone's weekend was nice.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hope you all had a wonderful weekend.
Jai Shri Krishna.
We did.
Jai Shri Krishna.
We did.
Wonderful. So, did anyone get to practice any of the things that we discussed, the sadhanas, the mantras, or are you facing any issues with any of those things? And if you don't mind, it'll be nice to see all your beautiful faces. Someone is unmuted and I can hear news channel
I'm trying.
behind.
I'm winning them.
Yeah. So friends, nice to, if I can see all of you or some of you, beautiful faces, beautiful souls, it'll be nice. because it helps me interacting. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Kokila ji. Hello, Meera ji. Hello, Anuradha ji. Hello, Sarla ji. Who all are there? Shreya ji, Amrit ji. I see a lot of you. Hansa ji, Poonam ji, Urvashi ji. So nice. I see some new people today. Isn't it, Pana ji? How are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
How has it been going for you with all these sessions? You must be jumping from one session to another.
Keeps me going. With all your
That's
energy passed over, keeps me going.
wow. I'm very happy to hear that. I never thought that there is any energy that I'm passing over.
Well, the enthusiasm is passed over.
Wow, lovely. Thank you so much. I thought you ran a very beautiful video of that Krishna in multiple forms, smiling with food.
Yeah.
That was very beautiful today. So I thought that is all the energy and enthusiasm that we get from.
Thank
So,
you.
interestingly, I just want to share with you. So what I do is I recharge myself. I try and recharge myself every quarter, and I try and visit one of our religious places. So 3 months back, I visited Pushkar, that is Brahmaji's temple, and I can tell you about that. And last week happened to be, in fact, no, sorry, this week happened to be my birthday. So
Many
on a
happy,
birth,
many happy
thank you
belated
so much.
returns.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I try and generally be at an energy spot on my birthday. So I went to Varanasi, Banaras, and I had amazing experiences over there. So we can either talk about astrology or we can talk about this. So people who want to talk about astrology can say yes. Thank you so much, Smitaji, can say yes. So we'll see how many votes we get for astrology, and people who want to, yeah, so let's first say yes. So it'll be very clear that it's astrology and not Banaras.
I would like to know about
two astrology.
Pushkar and Varanasi. No, Pushkar and Varanasi.
Banaras. Varanasi. Okay. So do we talk Okay. So do we talk Pushkar and Varanasi today? Because I'll also tell you the astrological evidence, astrological relevance of these places. Which planets get controlled when we,
Okay,
when we
okay,
go to
that
these
would be
places.
fine.
Okay. So let's talk of Pushkar first. Thank you. I can see iPad. Thank you for wishes, but I'm sorry, I don't know your name. So my sincere gratitude for the wishes. So we'll come to Pushkar. Now, Pushkar is a place where Brahmaji did yajna for over 500 years. And we all know that Brahmaji doesn't have temples because he was, although I hope all of you know the story why Brahmaji is not prayed and why he doesn't have a temple. All of you know that katha?
No, I don't know that katha.
Okay, so let me first begin with this. So we know the Trideva, we know the three source of universe that we have. And these three are Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, and they always existed. Who came first, who did not come, from who came is always, and Shakti is always a question of the believers' sect. So Shiv says Shiv came first. Vaishno says Vishnu came first. The Shakt says the world was evolved by Shakti. So this is something I don't think so anyone is aware of or can lay their hands on. But once there was a discussion between the two deva as who is stronger and who is superior. And also, Shiv said that can you find my beginning and end, right? Basically, so this basically means that what is the beginning and end to the universe. So Shiv is also a beginning and Shiv is also an end. So can we find the beginning and end to the universe, or beginning and end to us? So if we actually see it as a story or as a gatha or as our history, then it is, of course, the top and the end of Shiv. But actually, it is our own self. So, what is the beginning and end of our soul? We don't know. None of us know. Where does our soul begin and where does our soul end? Where does our journey begin and where does our journey end? And at this point, I will ask everyone, do you know where are you going? None of us know that.
No.
None of us know where are we coming from and where are we going. Both. Moksha Urvashi ji, I wish, I'll talk about moksha also, that what is moksha? It is not that we are going to moksha. We can live in moksha today. And it's just our mindset. We can live in moksha. There's no, there is no, moksha is not something that can be attained as a practice. And we say, okay, I will attain moksha, say after 5,000 years of practice or 100 years of practice. Moksha has to be attained while we are living. Okay, and that's what moksha is. Moksha actually means mukti from our emotions, our behaviors, our reactions. And moksha is actually detachment. That's moksha. The ultimate moksha is detachment. When you're detached, when you're not in any situation, when your emotions are not having a reaction. So I am angry, I'm shouting. I'm angry, I'm getting upset with people. That's action and reaction. Moksha is I am angry and I am with myself. Yeah, this is being recorded. I am angry, but I am not reacting. And the next level of moksha is,
it's a state of mind, would you say?
It's absolutely a state of mind. It's nothing else but a state of mind, a state of detachment, a state of the fact that I am just, doing the role that I'm assigned to do. That's it, nothing beyond that. I own nothing, okay, and nothing owns me. Very simple. And that's the reason we don't know where are we coming from and where we are going. Right. So coming back to our katha, our history. So when Vishnu, Shiv and Brahma got together, so Shivji asked, can anyone of you find my beginning and my end? And both of them started this journey of finding the beginning and end of Shiv. And Vishnuji went below and Brahmaji went up. And so it took several years. Obviously, they couldn't find Shiv's beginning and end. And so Vishnuji came back and he said, I'm sorry, Mahadev, I couldn't find it. And on the way, Brahmaji found a bird whom he took as witness, and he said, okay, I'll give you a blessing and you join me in telling Shiv that I found your beginning. And when Brahmaji came back and he said, I found your beginning, which was not true. So that's when Shivji said that you haven't said the truth. You don't have the courage to accept the truth. You don't have the courage to stand for the reality. See, we can take it as a story, or we can understand what is the reality out of it. So in life, we need to stand for the reality. In life, we need to stand for the truth, because certain things we cannot change in life. And certain things we can't lie about. If those facts exist, those facts exist. For a simple reason, we are unwell. It's a fact. What we need to do is we need to accept it. We need to find a treatment go to a doctor for it, find a treatment, and get treated. So that's the acceptance. So when he said, when you can't accept the reality, you are a source of energy, you are one of the three days, and you can't accept the reality, then you will not be able to give that energy of acceptance of reality to people who come to you for that support. Hence, henceforth you will not be prayed. And this is the reason why his temples were not made, and in the world there are only 2 temples of his. So that's the reason. Now Pushkar means a blue lotus. Okay, and we see lotus, Brahmaji seated on lotus. We see Brahmaji having a lotus in his hand. So that's how the Pushkar came. And it is said that before Brahmaji arrived, he sent a lotus on this place. And that's when a pond came. And that's why it was called Pushkar. And Pushkar is also a name for lake. So there are multiple lakes in that area. And at the center of the lake is where Brahmaji performed yajna. That yajna was performed to overcome a demon, right? Basically, if we say yajna was performed to overcome a demon, the yajna was performed to overcome the strength of sadhana. Sadhana or sadhya is to energize yourself, to put yourself in a disciplined life, to put yourself in the right path of life, so that you can fight over the demons within. And once you have conquered the demons within, the Shadrupu, Mad, Krodh, Kam, all these ripus, all these things which are within us, comparison, competitiveness, these are within us. We can obviously fight all these demons outside because we have strengthened ourselves, we've strengthened our soul. Right? So this is what, so when Brahmaji did his yajna, he obviously he needed some a consort, because the yajna cannot, in our shastras, no yajna can happen without your consort. So a lot of Brahmins married, a lot of rishis married, because certain yajna, certain aradhanas, certain sadhanas cannot be performed singularly. And that is why all our rishis were married. That's the power of women in Hinduism, in Sanatan. That's women. That's the power of women in Sanatan. So, so this is the temple, very energized temple of Brahmaji. And Brahmaji is also the devta of Brihaspati, because he is someone who is knowledgeable. He holds all the Vedas in his hands. And his consort Ma Gayatri. So he did this with Ma Gayatri. And obviously, and Ma Gayatri is the ultimate. She is the owner of all the Vedas. So so because Brihaspati is Dev Guru, he is the gurus of all the Devtas. And in the solar system, he's a planet Jupiter. The owner of Devata, the guru of Jupiter, is Brahmaji. And so people who find issues with Jupiter, Jupiter is very benevolent, and Jupiter can be very harmful as well. So if Jupiter is giving us troubles, then we go to Pushkar temple and we offer prayers. Now, Brahmaji is not prayed, so there's no arti or japa or those things done for Brahmaji, because he was blessed. It was told that he cannot be prayed, and that's the reason we just do a small aradhana, or there's no pandit who will do a puja, but you just go and ask for his blessings. There's a way of doing it. So people who have problems with Jupiter should ideally go and do it as a remedy in any of Brahma temple. Good that we're talking about Jupiter, because beautifully Guru Purnima is also coming. It's on 21st, and it will be a nice thing that we can pray to our gurus. The more strongly you pay to your gurus, the more strong is your Jupiter. Okay, and the stronger the Jupiter, the stronger is your Kundli, because it is said कि अगर बृहस्पति देख रहे हैं, if Jupiter is blessing, then every problem can be taken away. But if Jupiter is malefic, then we need to make it benefic. Now, Jupiter can be malefic as well, and I'll explain you how it can be malefic. So recently I saw a kundali of a child who's got epilepsy. Now this child is about 9 year old and he's got epilepsy, and that's because of Jupiter. So Jupiter is the owner of a bhava, and now it is sitting in the lagna. When it is sitting in the lagna, and of course Mercury and Mars were also impacting to cause that blood circulation problem and problem to the nerves. So the child, so that's why the child could have epilepsy. Now, had the Jupiter been weak, now this Jupiter was exalted as well in the lagna, in a very strong position. Because it was in such a strong position, it is impacting this child with epilepsy. Pushkar has over 500 temples. And in Pushkar, there is a in Pushkar, it is believed that Ma Saraswati is not the consort of Brahmaji. Consort of Brahmaji is Gayatri Ma. But Ma Saraswati is their daughter. Now, this is something which even I'm not aware what is the truth. One has to go deep into our scriptures to understand that. But it's a very high energy point of Pushkar. Here we will find Brahmaji with his 4 heads sitting on lotus, because Pushkar sitting on lotus, along with his consort Ma Gayatri, the Ved Mata Gayatri. We all spoke about the Gayatri mantra, Savitur Gayatri mantra. Ved Mata Gayatri is the deity of Savitur Gayatri mantra. And we all know that is the most strongest energy, the strongest vibrations in the world of the mantra. So we all know that. And of course, Mahamrityunjay mantra is also there. And there are many other mantras. There are Bij mantras, there are these mantras. So this is about Pushkar. Pushkar also has Ma Gayatri's temple, which is a little higher up on a hill. And there's a very interesting story around it. So when Vishnuji had to, when Brahmaji had to do the yagya to gain power to fight against this demon, he sent a few devas to get Ma Saraswati to come and be with him for this yagya. So Ma Saraswati was into some sadhana and she took a little time. In the meanwhile, he got another woman, Ma Gayatri. In the meanwhile, he got another woman as his consort, and he made her sit with him to perform this sadhana. Now, when he did this yagya, and the yagya was about to get over, in the meanwhile, my Gayatri came and she got very upset. And there's one saying that that's also one reason when Ma Gayatri said that you will not be prayed to because you did not wait for your consort, you did not respect your consort. So no one will pray to you. So this is also one story of why he's not prayed to. And then she said, I will make a temple here only, and I will sit on the hilltop, and I will make sure that you don't go along with other women, and I'm watching over you. So that is why there's a temple of Ma Gayatri on a hillock, watching over Brahmaji, so that he doesn't, go around with other women. So that's also a very interesting story that you get to hear over there and you get to read. And it seems it is in Brahma Puran. It's mentioned in Brahma Puran as well. That, this is what happened, and this is why my Ma Gayatri made a temple on the hillock, and she's watching over. So this is this is what about Pushkar it is. Any questions that anyone has?
Yeah, sorry, why I missed that bit. Why did you say it was a blue lotus?
Because it was a blue lotus.
Yeah, but do we know why, or no? It's just we just have to accept it was a blue lotus.
That's what is mentioned in Brahma Puran. Why it was a blue lotus, I'm also not aware. Thank you for asking this question. I'll also get a little deeper into it.
Yeah, because I think everything is blue in Pushkar, isn't it? All the buildings are blue and everything. Is that correct?
No. There are
No?
red buildings. No,
Okay.
there are red buildings as well. Yeah.
But just Brahmaji's temple is blue?
Brahmaji's temple is not blue. Brahmaji's idol is in grayish blue. It's grayish blue.
Yeah.
But it's not that everything is blue over there.
Okay. Yeah, because the other place I saw Brahmaji. No. Okay, no, that's fine. Thank you.
Sure.
Nidhi,
I think,
um,
Smitaji, I think, near Pushkar there is little gam where all the buildings are blue. I do remember that.
Is it?
When I
Okay.
did the Chardham Yatra and we came across that. So there is a little town with all the blue buildings.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I'll search about that. I didn't know about it.
Nidhi, I just wanted to
Ji.
know, where you were saying about the bird being the witness. I read somewhere that it was actually a flower, the ketki flower.
The Ketaki flower.
Yes.
Okay. So there is one, at one place it is also mentioned about Ketaki flower. And
Yes,
that is why the Ketaki flower is not offered to Lord Vishnu.
that's right. That's right.
Right. So both, there's a bird also and there's a Ketaki flower also.
Okay.
Both, one has read both the options. You're absolutely right.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I like the
Any
story.
questions?
Yeah, I like the story about Brahmaji going off with another woman and then Gayatri getting angry. It should not happen at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is in a way also a lesson for all of us. So see,
Yeah.
I mean, these all things are shared with us because so that we as humans also don't err.
Yeah.
So it's said that even gods are punished.
Yeah.
So please, as humans, you can't get rid of it, get away with it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks.
Any other question? We
So
can continue about, yeah, please.
I was just about to say, so it doesn't really happen in human beings, but it happens up there as well.
Absolutely. It used to happen a lot. We know so much about Indra.
Yeah.
Indra did all this and they suffered also. And we also know about Mohini, disturbing a tapasya. So and Lord Vishnu had to take the roop of Mohini to take Amrit from demons.
Yeah.
It yeah. Sorry, it happens amongst human beings in our communities as well because a lot of women, on one side, they are doing their housework and maintaining the relationships and having children, going out to work, and yet the husbands are never satisfied. So I'm sorry, I had to carry on because there are many cases that I worked on. So I'm a bit strong on that. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. But I would like to bring a perspective here. It is two to tango.
Yes.
We just can't blame men. There are women also doing it.
Yeah.
So if there is, it could be that number of women who are doing it are less. Probably one woman may be doing with multiple men, and lesser women are into it. But then there are women doing it as well.
Exactly.
But I think
Yeah.
men, it's very hurtful when men do it, because the woman is giving so much to the household and the children and him as well, and yet they're never satisfied. I don't know about women because I've never thought about that, and but what I see in a woman, she's all there. Our Hindu women are so strong, they are so giving, and yet men can be still unsatisfied. That's all I want to say now. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. At this unsatisfaction, I would like to leave everyone with just one line which says, what you do not accept can never affect you. So who is a man to reject you? Please hold that in you. That man is no one to reject you.
Hello, I agree with the lady who just said. It is true. Whatever you give. It never ever, makes
No.
you happy,
I
Like,
think I think equally the women discreetly go about, and they never show it up. This is why we never come across to learn about women doing these things. And true, we men's come forward with their eyes open, and then we register that. So women are very discreetly doing it. So I think we're equally same. I
Yeah,
think so.
yeah, this is a
Sorry, I haven't seen a
very
single woman do that.
very controversial topic, because it
Yes.
depends who has suffered and who has seen more.
Yes.
But I would I would leave this to every man and a woman, and I would say what you do not accept can never affect you.
Yes.
That's the
Absolutely.
make yourself so large
Yeah.
that they could be a man or a woman, and no one to reject you.
No.
So that thing of खुदी को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा बंदे से खुद पूछे बता तेरी रजा क्या है, that God comes and asks you what do you want to for yourself, and it
Yeah.
can be done. It's very heartbreaking, I agree. It's painful, I agree. All
It
that is
is.
certainly there.
It's true.
I get so many people where a man has been cheated by his wife.
Yes.
Women
Yeah.
have multiple relationships. I'll share with you one. Kuchi, just give me 5 minutes. I'll just finish, and then I'll come to you for your what you're wanting to share. A woman came to me, and what her question was. She came to me for an astrology consultation. The question was, she's about 40 some. She has a child who's a special child. She doesn't have a good relationship with her child because she's too busy with herself. She said, what I can do to keep my beauty alive, what I can do to ensure that I have multiple relationships. I don't want to work, yet I want all my wishes to be fulfilled, all my wishes of riches to be fulfilled by other men. That's what she came to consult me. So I agree. Number of men may be larger, you know, uh, but then there are women also doing it. So the day women stop it, say that we will not have relationship with you, the men will have no place to go to. Kumaji, thank you so much for your patience. Please, over to you.
Yeah, I think, when we talk about men and women, if often women have more power, maybe not physically, but mentally, and then men are suppressed. And it's the same way, men suppress women, but women suppress men. And I think one should be aware of that we do, as women do, maybe impose a lot of this thing on men, that they are also get frustrated. So I'm talking as a mother about your children, how their relationships are going, as well as what you have lived. But this equilibrium is always not there. What would you say to that?
I wouldn't say that suppression is the reason, because by that logic, a lot of people are suppressed. Women are suppressed a lot. That suppression doesn't give a reason for someone to leave the integrity aside, break the integrity, break that vow of marriage. No, suppression is not. You can always talk out. You can always, because cheating is cheating. Cheating has no logic. Cheating cannot be explained. So I think suppression is an excuse. Aren't women suppressed? Men are also suppressed. I think women are more suppressed than men, because man imposes them on a woman a lot. You won't do this, you won't do that, you won't wear this, you won't wear that, you don't have to talk to that man. Insecurities are very high in a man as compared to women. I feel women is more liberal because she's mentally very strong, and she's too busy in bringing up children. So suppression is more an excuse, but it's a character. It's your inner strength. And in these two very important planets are moon and sun. If your moon is strong, then you won't get into this trap, because your moon is weak, then you will get into this trap. And if your sun is weak, you will not get into this trap. Sun is your Atma, your conscience. So even if your moon is weaker and your conscience, your sun is stronger, sun will guide you that look, what you're doing is wrong. If your moon is weak and sun is also weak, then what will happen? This moon, this mind is nothing but an AI tool. It's a machine learning tool. So the first time this guy went out or this girl went out, the sun, the conscience said, no, what you're doing is wrong. But your desire is so larger that you told this conscience, no, it's okay. I am just enjoying my life. I'm not cheating. I'm not doing any harm to anyone. I'm not killing anyone. So you taught it. You taught this tool that it is correct. Right? Second time it went. First time it shouted loud. Second time it went. It did not shout that loud. And again, you subdued that voice and you said, no, what I'm doing is wrong. Third time it just murmured. And fourth time it said, you're right. And that is why people, when they go and do wrongs, they either cheat, they either go for thefts, or they harass people. Whatever they do, they stand up and say, we haven't done anything wrong, because they have trained their consciousness to accept that what they were doing is right. And that is why it is said that when you're born, your soul is very pure. Your soul is the strongest when you're born. Right? And as you start growing up, your soul becomes weaker. And this is one reason why all of us should give arak, the jal, to Surya Dev.
Yes.
This is one reason why all of us are told that you need to give jal to Surya Dev all your life. This is because as you progress, the soul gets weakened, because there are so many things you're witnessing. Certain times you have to lie for survival. Certain times you have to lie for the good of others. Certain times you have to lie for your children. Certain times you have to lie for your husband. Certain times you have to lie for your parents. What siblings? Which is not wrong, but it is a lie. A lie is a lie. And you trained your soul. And that is why it is said that give arak to Surya Dev and chant the 12 names of Surya Dev to strengthen your soul, to strengthen your Atma, to be courageous, that next time you do a wrong, your soul is so strong to tell you. Because you did a wrong yesterday, today you again went back, today you came back to Surya Dev and you offered, arak to him and you chanted his name, your strength came back. And, the soul said to you, no, I don't agree. I will again shout with the same volume today also, if you're doing anything wrong. So your soul is alive, your soul is energetic, your conscience is alive. Right? Do you all agree with me on this? That
Yes,
we are a weakened soul?
yeah,
Yes.
I think, I agree about the offering of the arak to Surya Dev and chanting of because I don't really like saying, but I have been doing it for many years, and I chant all the names and all that, and it has really made me strong spiritually as well, and it keeps you well as well physically. I know we have to offer it in the mornings, but sometimes there have been times even at night at 10 o'clock, I'm telling Surya that you are there, you've gone in that direction. So please take my offering. And it works. Surya Devi is so strong. So as you suggested, I would also suggest to everybody that please learn more about the Surya, and even the mantras, Adideva namastubhyam prasidha mama bhaskara divakara namastubhyam prabhakara namastute adityasya namaskaram ye kurvanti dine dine janmantara sahasreshu daridrayam no pajayate. It's supposed to cure you. So thank you for letting me say this. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is
Thank you
really
so much. It was amazing program. Yeah, learned
What's arak?
something. Yeah, thank
Sorry,
you
I
so
So-
much, Panaji.
so we don't say that we offer water, we say it's arak. That's a mark of respect. That whole process of offering water to Surya Dev is called arak.
Right. Is there a procedure for it? How do you offer it?
And just take water in any pure utensil. It could be ideal is have a copper vessel. If you don't have copper vessel, don't hold yourself. Take a steel glass, but just don't use it for drinking water. And just put it in that and offer.
Okay.
Look at Surya Dev and offer, and if you can chant the 12 names of Surya Dev or the mantra which ma'am has shared, you can just offer that mantra. Or if you don't know anything, just do a Gayatri mantra jap, because that's also Savitur Gayatri jap.
Yeah.
And just say, I bow to you, offer me strength, and that's it.
All right.
Because it is not essential that all of us are strong Brahmins and we all are very good in Sanskrit and we all remember all these mantras by heart. It's not that God would only understand Sanskrit. God understands the language of our heart. So it could be any language.
Mhm.
And it could be simple language, simple words, as you and me are talking. What he
Yeah.
sees is our consistency, how consistent we are with our prayers. What he sees is how good we are as human beings. And what he sees is our bhava, our intention. These are the only three things that
I mean, I pray
he
to
sees.
the sun.
Are we doing it with a good intent?
Right. I pray to the sun every morning, but I've never offered water. So I just do it for strength, pray.
I was told that as well, to pour water like in a loto or whatever towards the sun, which
Right.
comes to my front of my house. So I do that in the morning, and then you're supposed to say something which I can't remember just now. But as long as I'm doing with a good heart, I suppose it works.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think inside us, when we have the purpose and desire and ask for it to God, I think that should, even if you don't know mantras, I'm sure God will listen to us.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
Can I ask two questions? Did you say you don't use a copper vessel to offer the water to the Surya Dev?
No,
Do you not use
we
the
do.
You
We
do.
do use, and may I know your name, please? I am not able to see who's asking me.
Sorry, it's me. Let me start my video. Okay, can you see me? Yeah, it's Smita. Yeah, no, because we use the cluster, the loto, which is copper, so you can use that. Yeah.
Yes, I said ideal is copper vessel.
Oh, I see. Or stainless steel. Yeah. And
yeah, but if you do not have copper vessel, then you can use any vessel. It can be brass. It can be a steel glass, except glass, the glass one.
Yeah.
We don't use that because that is Rahu.
Oh, I see.
We can use anything.
And do you do this before midday or something, or
See, ideally, it has to be before midday because the sun is said to be the strongest at that point in time. But it is better to do something than not to do something. So if you're not able to do it by midday, you can do it later also. But ideal is as early as it's possible. So ideal time is within 48 minutes of sunrise.
40
That's called one muhurt.
Okay, and you offer it to the direction of the sun, yeah, where the sun is rising.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. In the east direction.
East, yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
But if you are not able to offer it at that time, as the Menti bench said that she does it even in the evening, it's absolutely okay because sun is existing, he's there. But the impact of offering that to a sun in the evening, which is sun which is going down, setting, rather than the sun rising, is a little different. But again, it depends on your bhava.
Okay, and the mantra you can do is Om Savitur Varenyam, yeah? Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi.
Yeah. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha. The Gayatri mantra. You can do the Gayatri mantra. Yeah, the Gayatri mantra. Or you can do the 12 names of Surya Dev. Or it can be just Om Suryaya Namah. Very simple. Om Suryaya Namah.
That's easy. Or the Gayatri mantra, yeah.
Or the Gayatri mantra. See, for any god, if you don't know their mantra, for any god, if you do not know their mantra, the simplest thing is Om Durgaya Namah, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Gayatriyaya Namah, Om Lakshmiyaya Namah. You just take Om, that name of that Lord, and Namah. That's it. I mean, it's not that you have to be a Shastri with all, stuff. Vimlaji, you were saying, should we add milk and yogurt? Now, the thing is, there is always a purpose if you're doing with that. If you're adding milk, we can add milk, lotus, sindoor, haldi, sugar. There are multiple things added, but they are as remedy done, depending on which, if Suryadev has an issue, then it serves as a remedy. So of doing it. Otherwise,
we call it Panchamrit. Is that right?
Yeah, Panchamrit. But if you make it as a Panchamrit, then it is a Panchamrit. But some people, put certain substances in this in water and offer it. We also guide putting some substances. At times we say, haldi. At times we say sindoor. At times we say some meetha. At times we say milk. But that's as a remedy. Because of certain things in our chart. Normally, it should just be normal water, nothing else.
Right.
So that's, as a normal practice daily, it should be just normal water. Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry, can I clarify, because I've never done this before? So when you offer the water, you'd be offering it looking towards the sun, right? And then it just basically goes to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not leaving it in a vessel just outside.
Thank you so much for asking this question. I missed this.
Sorry, I'm ignorant about this.
No, but thank you so much for guiding me on this question, because I missed this. Please don't throw this water on the floor or step over this water, because it's been offered to Lord.
No, that's fine.
Absolutely.
But
so if you have a pot,
this,
it should be, first of all, it should be higher than your head, your hands. Right. First of all, higher than your head, because you're taking it above your head. Your ahankar, you yourself, you're taking it above it. So it's him. One is that. Two is, please keep a utensil. If you have a pot of any plant, let it go in the plant. If you don't have, then keep a utensil and put this water in the utensil and then put it in a plant. Don't step over this water.
No, sure.
That's one thing. I mean, if you don't have plants at home, then in any garden, don't put it in a pot or don't put it in a sewage,
No, if you just
pipeline.
If you stand in the garden, which has grass on it, that's okay, isn't it?
Absolutely okay.
Okay.
Absolutely okay. Stand in a garden with grass, it's absolutely okay.
Thank you.
Welcome. Anyone has more questions on this, or we can proceed further?
Yeah, sorry, you were going to say there was another thing. We interrupted you. Was there another thing you were going to say?
I think, about to say something else. I missed it. I'll tell you if I remember. I think Pannaji asked a question and I was responding to that. Pannaji, did you ask a question? I was responding to that.
I did, now I forgot.
Okay. So yes, Urvashiji, I said 48 minutes of the sunrise, because that's too ghati, that's a muhurt, and that's the time when all the that's a time when we offer, best time to offer. But most of us don't wake up. Even I don't wake up so early, except I do my sadhana and then at times I go back to sleep. So
I have a little container with haldi and all those other black tal and all that, and I put a little bit in the gada, and also some flowers. Even in winter I will go around looking for some small flowers and put them, and then I offer. But that is me, it depends, how people
black dal is not offered to Suryadev. Please don't offer.
I think I think there's two things, two pots I have. One is for Shiv and the other one is for Surya. So for the Shiv there is black black,
I
dal.
don't know. I don't know who's told you to offer black dal to Shiv. I don't know what is the purpose.
Even in the
but
mandir,
generally-
I do puja in the mandir, and people have offered, on the shivling, the black til.
She means sesame seeds, black sesame seeds,
Yeah,
not
sesame seeds.
It's sesame seeds.
Okay,
Sesame
there is
seeds,
always
yeah.
a reason. There's always a reason why that is done. It is not done normally. Please, normally when you're doing abhishek, yeah, I wanted to tell you about the abhishek because someone
Okay.
said about the yeah. So when you're doing abhishek of any god, that's when you use the panchamrit panaji that you were talking about. That's when you use water, milk, honey, ghee, and then kumkum and haldi. These are the essential things that we use while we're doing the abhishek of a god. Abhishek is you're bathing them, you're expressing your love to them. That's what the elements that you use. Now, even in abhishek, the black till is not used. There's always a reason why you use a black till, because black till is an element of a certain planet. I don't know who's told black till and why do people offer, but I would say to avoid any negative effects of anything, whenever you offer, abhishek to any lord, do it with simple water. Don't add anything to it.
No, I have been advised to put black till. When you offer water to
that's
the
what I said.
No, to the ancestors. For the Pitru Puja. When someone has died, and you offer, on the Sarv Pitru Day, that's when they say you offer water with black till in it and flowers in it to them.
Yeah, that's why I said there's a specific purpose.
Yeah.
But you can't. Pitru Puja is not done every day. Pitru Puja is done either on Saturdays or Amavasya.
Once a year. Once a year.
Yeah, only then Pitru Puja is done.
Mm-hmm.
And also for Pitru Puja, I don't know whether we should, do it for Shivji or not. Pitru Puja is done a very different. It has a proper process by Pitrus, how Pitrus are prayed. So, and Surya Dev is of course one of our Pitru, but Surya Dev, we don't offer anything black to Surya Dev because the black till is of Shani Dev. And Shani Dev and Surya Dev don't get along. They hate each other.
Oh dear.
Father and son, but they hate each other. Right? So that is why I said, by offering these elements, if those elements are not favorable to you on your chart, please don't continue. So if someone has given you a remedy, they must have given you a remedy for a specific period of time. For instance, I tell you to, offer honey in this arak when you offer to Surya Dev. There is a reason why I have told you to offer honey, and I would tell you it for a specific period of time only. Beyond that, you shouldn't continue it all your life.
So for the Pitru Puja, can you just offer white till then, white sesame seeds instead of black?
No, you have to offer black sesame seeds for Pitru Puja, but it has to be on a specific day to a specific deity in a specific process.
Okay. No, I just offer water. That's all. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
I mean, that's the safest thing to do. That's the safest thing to do.
Nidhi, can you just talk about one thing, because we're sidetracked by different questions and then we are going off the subject, please.
Absolutely. Thank you. And who is this? Sorry,
This is Saroj. Sorry, I haven't got my video. I'm not feeling well. I'm still in my dressing gown.
No,
but
that's absolutely okay. Okay, absolutely okay. So I was talking to you about about Pushkar and about Brihaspati. So Brihaspati, which is Jupiter, as we say, is the Karaka, why should we pray to Brihaspati? Even if Brihaspati is good or bad, we can always pray to Brihaspati and we can always pray to Brahmaji. And why do we need that? So what most important thing is, if we have a blessing of Jupiter, then we have a blessing of everyone, because he is the one who blesses all the Devta. Then all our problems in our life, smaller or larger, can be taken care of and can be addressed. One thing is that. Second thing is, Brihaspati is a Karaka for our children. So it helps in, addressing that issue. If anyone is facing issues with children or children are facing issues, it blesses children. Brihaspati is a Karaka of wealth. So it helps enhance our wealth as well. Brihaspati is a karaka of certain body parts, for example, liver. Okay, our liver diseases happen because Brihaspati is not good. Okay, we also may get diabetes at times, sugar, because of unhealthy or a weaker or a malefic Brihaspati. Brihaspati is also karaka of, in some way, of our marriage. It helps in our marriage also. So, and if you see, very interestingly, in our Hindu cooking, turmeric is used. You know, why turmeric is used in our Hindu cooking? That's because turmeric is Brihaspati. So, other than the impact of it being a good antioxidant, it being a good antibiotic, it being good for our bones, except all those things, in Hinduism, haldi is used in our food. Haldi is offered in every puja. Haldi is offered in every yajna. And interestingly, that the kumkum that we put that red vermilion, the kumkum, it is actually made of haldi.
Is it?
Yeah. So the pure one is, if you smell it, it is haldi. You can do it at home also. Take haldi, okay, put some curd in it and put it in sunlight for a few days, and you will get vermilion.
So you mean it will become red?
It will become red, yes.
I never knew.
So all of
Of
the
course
women
it
who
does. If you do haldi curry on your white dress and then you try to wash it, what happens? It becomes red. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Another thing, when you put haldi and then you add tomato to it, the color becomes reddish. So the sourness makes haldi red. And there's another significance to it, that Jupiter, when it is added with sourness, it becomes Durga. Okay, so that's a very beautiful, because Ma Shakti, Ma Parashakti. Ma Shakti is signified by vermilion. Okay, so sourness, what is sourness? Sourness is the khatta, but it is a different taste of life. It is a life which is mix of the obstacles, the goodness and the badness, and haldi is a different thing. So when you bring these two characters together, it is Shakti. Right. So I mean, we see them. If we go deeper into it, then everything has a very beautiful significance, and it comes back to our daily life. Everything comes back to our daily life. So we all, to strengthen our Jupiter, one, we should pray to Jupiter every Thursday. Just offer our prayers to Bhagwan Brihaspati on Thursday, because Thursday is his day. And we can wear a haldi tika, we can wear a chandan tika, we can wear a kesar tika. These are all few elements of Jupiter. And offer our prayers morning, evening, whenever you get time. Ideally is morning, but whenever you get time. So that helps strengthen your Jupiter. And it takes care of a lot of part of your body. Jupiter is also Lord of, if we see Kalpurush Kundli, it is the Lord of the 9th house, which is Bhagya. And it is the Lord of the 12th house, which is a kind of house of, moksha, the end of everything. So that's the, these are the two houses Jupiter owns. The 9th bhava, the Rashi is Sagittarius, and the 12th bhava, the Rashi is Pisces, the last sign. So these two signs Jupiter owns. That means bhagya. You need destiny. You need destiny's blessings, right, to grow in life. And then ultimate is always Guru, who gives you the ultimate gyan. Guru is who takes you to ultimate area. Like I don't know if all of you have heard Guru Gobind dono mile kake lagu paun. Balihari Guru aake Govind diyo milao. So without Guru, you can't meet Govind, the Lord. And without Govind, you can't meet Guru. That is why Brihaspati is given the 12th sign. Because he is the ultimate one who will take you to the ultimate. He's the one who will take you to the ultimate, to the Guru. And someone used the word moksha. That's also a thing of moksha, and it takes you to the ultimate. And why is moksha said? Why is Guru represented with 12th house and moksha? Is simply because it gives you the knowledge. The Guru will give you the knowledge. Brihaspati is knowledge. Brihaspati is wisdom. That's how it's signified as knowledge, wisdom. When you have the knowledge and the wisdom, that's when you will know what is right and wrong. And that's when you will get at a stage of detachment. And that's when I would say, even if your husband or a wife is cheating you, you will say, it doesn't matter to me. It is their karmas. And you will be detached. And you will say, I don't give you the right to impact me. And you're detached. That is moksha. That's what Jupiter gives you.
Sorry, can I ask you a question? Because
Absolutely.
when someone passes, right, you always, I mean, this is what you always say, that the soul, right, is on its way to moksha. So why would we be saying that?
No, I think that's a
based
very
on the deeds you have done, and you've been a good person and a good human being and everything.
no. I think we're using the wrong language over there. We never say a soul is on a journey of moksha.
That's what everyone seems to say.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't use the right words, the right language, the right words. But no, we always say rest in peace. We always say Om Shanti, but we never say the soul is on moksha.
No, we say
moksha
Om
is
Shanti, but rest in peace has come from the English language.
English, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We, what we say is, we say Devangat Atma. In Hindi, it said Dev Angat Atma. Sadgati ko prapt hua. Sadgati means the freedom.
Yeah, or we say Sadgati, Pame.
Yeah, we say Sadgati, we say freedom, but we don't say moksha.
Yeah.
We say Sadgati ko prapt hua, Devangat Atma. Devangat Atma means this Atma is a part of Dev. This Atma is a part of Brahm. So we actually, what happens is when we speak English, these words cannot be translated in any other language. Yeah. How do you say Devangat? How do you say Sadgati?
Yeah.
You can't define. So that's when we forget these words. Right? Anita ji, you wanted to say something, please.
Yes. Good morning. I was a bit confused about the Rashi because I've got two kind of Rashi. One is my on the name and other one is the English star. Yeah. So which one would you take it? Which one would be a good you follow or we should follow? Because in Hindus or in our culture we do follow Rashi with initials. So my star is different in Hindu and English is different as well because it's according to my birth.
Yeah. So for example, absolutely. All of us are confused with this. There's a difference between the Western zodiac system, which is your birth month.
Yeah.
So for example, we are running in July. People born in July are Cancerians, right? And so people born from 16th of June to say 23rd July are Cancerians. So very large bandwidth and billions of people in this. They all cannot have similar destiny. They cannot. They all cannot have similar karmas. They cannot have similar lifestyle. So this is actually, if I say in Vedic astrology, this is where the sun is placed, because sun is transiting this particular part. Sun is transiting Cancer. The sun will be in Cancer. right? Now, but in Vedic astrology, we don't follow this. In Vedic astrology, we follow the rising sign. So when you're born, which is the rising sign, and I can do a session next time on rising sign, sun sign, and moon sign to help you with this confusion. So rising sign is the lagna, is the ascendant. And the Rashi, the name that you said, is where the moon is. And basis the nakshatra, we define, we give a letter to you with which your name has to be. Because why moon? Because moon is the storehouse of our past life, right? Moon is a storehouse of the memories, of the actions of our past life. So that whatever energies you have accumulated, we have accumulated from a past life, is what we are going to get carried forward, because the soul is same. The soul is not new, it's the same soul. And then because where you left is where you begin, right? You left at a certain point and you begin from there. Now the nakshatra of moon defines how will we proceed further. The dasha system starts from the moon's nakshatra. So if moon is in a Venus nakshatra, the dasha starts from Venus, and we calculate how much balance of the Venus dasha is left. So that is why now you have to proceed your life from this point, and that is why the name is based on the Rashi, which is where the moon is placed, the sign in which the moon is placed. I hope I've helped answer your question.
Yes, very deep to understand, because nowadays children, the next generation of grandchildren are born, they don't want to know the Rashi or anything. So it's confusing when we want to do Kundli. So it's just vicious circle it becomes. So I was just wondering which one to take and where it would apply. Thank you so much. It was very explainable. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I'll just read the questions. Someone asked me what clothing or color.
It was very good session. Very good.
Thank you. Thank you. Urvashi ji, you're asking what clothing or color is good for Brihaspati. So Brihaspati is yellow. So for Brihaspati, please, for Jupiter, wear yellow, but wear yellow only on a Thursday. And the rest day can be whatever color you want to, or if you want to strengthen your Jupiter, then wear yellow always. A series on Shani Dev has started. Okay, very nice. Any special prayers for Jupiter? There is a mantra for Jupiter. Yes, there's a mantra for Jupiter which needs to be said, recited. There is a Vedic mantra and there is small beach mantra. Both can be seen and recited. You go online and search Jupiter Vedic mantra and you will get them. And if you have downloaded the Sadhana app, there is a Navgraha temple and you can perform those jap of Jupiter. So there's a Jupiter mantra also over there. Without time of birth, but have Rashi, can one do a Kundli? Yes, you can do a Kundli, definitely. But if you do not have the birth chart, birth time, how can the Rashi be arrived at? So we actually, if you know your day, then we try and calculate the birth time. We can calculate the birth time. It's a process. It can be calculated and arrived at. But we need to know the date and around. So for example, you're born on 12th of July, then 12th of July, say between 10 and 3 or between 10 and 12. Only then we can find out. But if you say 12th of July, I don't know whether I was born morning, evening, then it takes, one can arrive at, but it takes a lot of time to arrive at those time, exact time. For Surya Dev, Surya is red. So for Surya Dev, we can wear red color. Okay, Urvashi, you're saying you have Rashi from your name. Are you sure that your name was on Rashi? Because most of the time our name is not on the Rashi. So, okay, then if your name is on the Rashi and you know which is it, but still the time cannot be calculated exactly because the moon is in a particular sign for 2.5 days. So out of the 2.5 days, which day we were born is something one needs to arrive at. But it can be calculated. Yeah. So we'll take we'll take it further next time. Now, I want to ask you is, you want me to pick up planets, like, for example, you want me to pick up Mars, Mangal, Dosh, you want me to pick up Shani and Sarasati. So you can tell me what you want me to pick up and we can pick that up from next session. You want me to pick up Shani or you want me to pick up Mangal? And break the myths around it.
Mangal.
Sure. So Manglik thing. I'm sure that you're all concerned about the marriage of your kids.
Manglik, yeah.
The other thing.
Sure. So we'll take it how.
Sorry.
The Banaras one. Kokilaji, you're on mute.
You were going to cover Varanasi and your trip to Varanasi?
Yes, I will. I can certainly cover my trip to Varanasi, but I think people wanted more astrology. So we'll take few sessions of astrology and then later on we can take Varanasi.
Only a brief thing as to what you experienced.
Sure.
I've been
sure.
there,
I'll tell you about a very unique energy point which no one knows.
Okay.
I went to a very unique Shakti's energy point. Shakti is the energy, and I don't know whether you're aware of 64 yoginis. So I went to one of the yoginis, 64 yoginis, Matrapur Sundari. So that's a very unique, very unique energy point and a very unique deity. You can't see her. It's not allowed. The moment you see her, it could be disastrous. The sun rays can't fall on her. It could be disastrous. So she's in the Patal Lok. Actually in the Patal Lok. So she's a very unique deity. I can talk about it someday.
I was intrigued because I've been to Varanasi, so I just
very nice
to know.
Very nice. So very few people visit that deity because people are not aware of it, but she's a powerhouse. So we'll talk about it later, and next session we'll talk about Mangal. We'll talk about Mangalik. I'll break the myths about Mangalik. There is a lot of myth that people spread about Mangalik. There's a lot of fear that people put around the Mangalik. Believe you me, it is not a dosha, but it is a support system. It's not a disabler, it's an enabler. So we'll understand how it's an enabler.
Like the Shani, the Shani, is it for men? Because they say Shani Devi applies to men, not the women. The women should not go to a Shani temple and all those kinds of things I have heard. I don't know what is true and not true.
So yes, I mean, in certain temples, Shani temples, women are not allowed for a very simple reason that when you visit a very high energy Shani temple, you shouldn't be wearing anything. Right? For women, even if they go, they should just cover with a sari and not wear a petticoat. You don't have to wear multiple clothes dividing your body. Right? You have to wear a single cloth, and that's why women just wrap around a sari even without a blouse or without a petticoat, and in that form you're allowed to visit. So since women will not be very comfortable visiting a temple with just few pieces of clothes, and that's why it is said that women shouldn't go. But it is not true that women cannot offer prayers to Shani Dev. Anyone can offer prayer to anyone. But certain deities have different energies, and that's why it is said that women shouldn't offer prayers because of the energies, whether the women can handle those energies or not. It's just that. Otherwise, nothing. Otherwise, there's no stopping from anyone doing anything. Or if the deity themselves has said that, I don't want women to pray to me. For example, Lord Ayyappa, he was a brahmacharya. He had taken a vow of brahmacharya, and he said, no, I will not see women. That was his desire and his decision. So we need to respect his decision.
The same
like
with
our kids.
Same with Hanuman Dada. Hanuman says is that right? We must
yeah,
not
Hanumanji was brahmacharya, but Hanumanji did not said that I will not pray women. He has Sita in her heart. He respects women. He did not say that I will not see women. He has Sita in his heart. He is the one who met Sita the first time, Ma Sita. So it is not that women cannot pray to Hanuman.
Because I know men offer oil to Hanuman and they say women should not offer oil to Hanuman, Dada.
There are so many such, myths that are there. But yes, when you're doing a Hanuman sadhana, not a puja, but when you're doing a Hanuman sadhana, you have to strictly follow celibacy. That's very essential because Hanumanji was Brahmacharya. You need to respect the decisions that he had made.
Sure, thank you. But we can chant the Hanuman Chalisa, yeah? The ladies
Of
can
course.
chant. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is the most powerful mantra in Kali Yuga because Hanumanji is somewhere around us. So it is very easy to reach out to him. He can come to our aid anytime. So it's a very powerful Chalisa. It's a very powerful stotra. Yeah. All right. So we'll do our last prayer.
Just
and today
one quick
Ji.
on Hanuman Chalisa. If you chant it or you listen to it, is there a difference in the energy?
Yes. There's a difference in the energy of every mantra if you chant to it or if you listen to it or you write it. In each form, there's a difference.
Right.
Because while you're listening, you're not 100% listening. You're hearing it, not listening it. But when you're chanting, you're sitting and chanting. You see, it's like, you are watching a movie while you're walking.
Yeah.
You will not enjoy it that much while you're sitting and watching that movie full time or watching a series there. And you're watching a series from your kitchen, you'll not enjoy it. But if you're sitting and watching in front of the TV, you'll enjoy it. So it's the same way.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah. G.
But then when we are doing Hanuman Chalisa at a temple and somebody is offering laddu and we chanting the Hanuman Chalisa while somebody is offering, it reaches the vibes to us as well, doesn't it? We don't actually have to go and hold their hand.
No, I didn't get your question. Can you come again, please?
Right. When we're doing Hanuman Chalisa in a temple or at somebody else's house and we're offering a laddu while we're chanting the Hanuman Chalisa.
To offering the laddu to Lord Hanuman?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was told that we don't really have to go and hold it because, we've done 108, but we didn't get a chance to offer by our hand. But it's just as good as we are there in spirit and chanting Hanuman Chalisa while somebody else is offering.
Absolutely. You can do a mansik offer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it from your thoughts. You can do a mansik offer. The entire yajna can be a mansik offer.
Yeah.
You don't have to light a fire and offer those elements. No, not essentially. You can do a mansik yajna.
Yes.
In fact, mansik yajna is more stronger because in that case, the in Hindi I know dravyata. In that case, the issues that we face with the elements, maybe I don't have all the elements together, or one of the elements is not good, it is broken. Those parts of those elements get eliminated. So you're offering it from your heart, and he's getting it. Any which way, when you're offering it here, it's not reaching him. Of course, Agni is taking it, but if you do a mansik yajna, it's equivalent, it's better. Ji Kumuji, you were saying something.
Yes, about chanting and listening to a mantra. I suppose scientifically, it's the vibration that you produce when you are chanting it. So you benefit more than just listening. Would you say so?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. But the vibration will be almost similar when it is being, when it's put around you and it's, the only difference is the connect. The only difference is connect. Here, the vibrations is you are generating those vibrations.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Right. And you're receiving those vibrations. You are generating those vibrations and sending to the universe. There, another equipment is generating vibrations and sending to the universe. It may not be directly reaching you. That's the difference. Right. All right. So we'll end our session today. and we'll do a very beautiful a mantra from Isha Upanishad. And whenever we get time, I will explain you, because this has not been explained very nicely in all space. But this is so beautiful that that the entire universe wraps into it. So it's Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Sushantir Bhavatu.
Thank you, Nidhi. That was a wonderful session today.
Thank you.
We expect you not next week, but the following week. So let's have your questions prepared for Nidhi for in a fortnight. Thank
And
you
also,
again.
Pannaji, can we make the group as an participative group? Because I think someone said that they can't participate because it's an admin and only group. And if everyone can start engaging and start sharing their practices or anything that they're facing, it'll be nice. Is that okay with you?
It is open to our members. It is open to our members. So you are allowed to participate, ask your questions directly to Nidhi, and she does explain, responds to it whenever she gets the opportunity.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I'll respond whenever I'm able to.
Yes.
So please share your experiences. We all learn together. I learn a lot from you, because when you ask these questions, I'm also made to think. No, it's not a closed group, Urushiji. Pannaji is confirming that it's not a closed group. So you can write over there. And whenever you get an opportunity, remind me to explain you this issue of Upanishad mantra Purnamada, because this talks of this theory of the black hole, and it actually goes beyond the black hole theory. It actually talks of how the universe is created. So it's a very beautiful mantra. In one mantra, the entire universe is created. So we can talk about this mantra later.
Hi, sorry, I've just checked. Sorry, I've just checked. I've just checked, and it says only admins can send messages.
What's the group you're looking at?
This is a Celestial Insights.
Yeah, it says only admins.
No, it doesn't say admins only.
Online it says only admins can send messages.
Yeah.
Panaji, what group is it?
Celestial Insights.
Okay.
Sorry, say it again, please.
Celestial Sites.
Yeah. Thank you.
Send it to Nidhi.
Celestial Insights.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Nidhi. Thank you, everybody. All the
Thank you, Nidhi. We want to thank her, Panna.
Yeah,
we all want to thank her because she's given a wonderful insight into all the spiritual things, and she's got a lot of knowledge as well.
Yeah.
So thank you, Nidhi. Nidhi, can we see her? Can we see her? We can't see her. Panna, we can't see her.
She is there next to me.
Yeah, there she is.
Thank you, Nidhi.
Thank you. Everybody wants to say thank you.
I think we should thank Pannaji and Neha because if they had not been
wonderful.
there, I wouldn't have been there. So it's all their efforts, and I must say that they put a lot of efforts. This is a lot of efforts managing so many accounts and just being they don't miss anything. Hats off to you guys, yeah. You're doing a wonderful job. Really, this Pannaji, this is a wonderful job both of you doing.
Neha ji has really opened up so much for us and bringing people like you
both of them
to
are
us.
doing a wonderful job.
Thank you, Nidhi ji.
Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.